Go in.
Gentlemen,
Yep.
welcome to the Brocha Börse. This is the grand hall for this settlement, which probably existed from the mid-800s when Norwegian Vikings started to arrive at this wonderful headland, this island high tide. And this is the entranceway into the Great Hall. It would have been a great hall with a doorway which would have been about that height, no more, linked across. And what you would have seen is the great timbers creating a long centre roof space, about 25 metres long. This building itself was the great hall for the village, this community here. Population 200, 300, 400 plus. By the time it got to about the mid-1100s, the Viking settlement itself here had its own church, had its own monastic community. So you follow me, let's enter the building. So you get down, you duck down, the door's already open. Okay, and as you get into this building, you have a great waft of warm air. And you get back up, the first thing that you can see is a layer of smoke above your head. It's very dark in here, there's no window, there's just a serving door over by there, which we'll see in a moment. On the side with these benches, they're going all the way straight to the middle here. Right, if we trudge over into this spot where you have okay, there's a great big bar. This is where all the nobles, maybe the odd earl, across the landscape would have met and discussed the errors and conflicts and good things of the day more than anything. But this building had a turf roof. It had all the beams, so it was about here, the walls themselves weren't much bigger. About great timbers, V-shaped, go all the way through you could say. And these timbers themselves would have had a great beam, and hanging down from that great beam would have been nets, would have been some of the weapons as well, and these people needed actually farm tools as well, kept in this great hall to keep them safe. There would be other small animals in this building as well. There would be piglets, there would be lambs, there would be young kids, goats, and there would be children, and this would have been an area where they would have met and feasted. But the great Earl himself may have actually slept in this hall as well. When all the functions had been carried out for that day, that moment, it was left over to the Earl himself. This is a great building. So let's cross the hearth there, let's not get burned. A great big hearth. Later on, they would have added two other doorways into this building. Don't step into the hearth, you're going to get hurt. So two doorways, and that would have been a serving hatch, that would have been another doorway. These would have been later, because the whole point of these Viking buildings themselves was to actually encourage warmth to remain in here. Where you're standing yourself, just above there, there would have been an air of dust, an air of smoke. That's where the smoke and all the bits and pieces, all the dusty stuff from everything was gathering up in that layer, okay? And that's where all the smoke gathered, and all the beasties in the roofs would be dead, and it would have essentially heated the roof space. And you yourself would be very, very warm in the structure, very, very warm indeed. And as we sort of gather a bit further out, as we come out of this building, and as we move a bit further up, there would be a stone bench all the way along the side. So large numbers of the community could have actually met in here and heard out what was going on in that day. Maybe some themes of justice as well. And finally, let's